Should you take time off if you love your job? The answer is yes. End of the video. Okay, let's take a step back and discuss. According to some surveys, around 17% of British workers enjoy their jobs. About 74% of worldwide workers are satisfied with their jobs, meaning 1 in 4 workers don't enjoy their jobs, let alone love them. Rather than discussing how depressive these stats are, I want to focus on something else. I want to focus on what happens when you do love your job. And with a hand over my heart, I can say that I love my current work. Wasn't always the case. I had my rubbish jobs in the past. I think if you're an immigrant, it's kind of a rite of passage. You have to go through some pretty rubbish jobs, especially when you start from zero. But hard work and dedication paid off, and now, present moment, I can say that I truly love my work. I guess that's the dream, right? There is a saying that if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Now, before all of this happened, there was a question that I always ask myself, and that's when you follow your passion and then finally achieve the dream, found that holy grail, what will happen then? Because logically, if you find something that you love to do, then you should do it all the time, right? Because every waking hour will be like heaven. You'll be in love. And it doesn't quite work like that. I know a few people in the same boat who love their jobs, and they all agree. Even your dream job is still a job, which is quite a shocker, right? At first, I was naive, thinking that if I work hard and long hours, and the more I put in, the more benefits I'll reap. And my first job, which I also loved at the movie studio, was great. And I work hard, I work long, I dedicate myself to it, but the system wasn't designed for it. So the more I put in, I didn't get out as much. So I got frustrated, I got disillusioned, and I left. I quit. I became a freelancer. Then CaseFile happened, then podcasting happened. Now then, the system became more beneficial. So the more I put in, the more I got out of it. And I loved the work, so I dedicated all my passion, all my energy for it, and I worked as much as I could. That kind of equation can definitely work in your favor. You can get a little money, you can get success, you can get status if you work hard with a bit of luck. And I certainly benefited from that system. But not everything worked out the way I thought it would. Remember when I said that a dream job is still a job. So even when you love your work, it comes with tasks, it comes with things that you might not be the biggest fan of, like deadlines, dealing with, people that may not be so nice, or maybe mundane tasks like archiving, like editing. But you've got to learn it's just part of the parcel. It's part of the job. Let's say you always wanted to be a film composer and you finally got the gig, you got the job. You still have to do a lot of things like sending out the emails, archiving, editing, sending files via Dropbox, tasks that's got nothing to do with actual composing. Also, if you work non-stop, then sooner or later your health, both physical and mental health, will start to decline, and stress, migraines will start inviting themselves into your life. And at the end of the day, you'll have no energy, you'll have no time to enjoy the spoils of your success, the money, the status, the fame. So it's a foolish game. All right, but what's the point of this video? What am I saying? Am I saying for you to stop chasing your dreams, following your passion, to just give it all up? No, definitely not that. But what I learned the hard way is that you've got to make time for yourself. You've got to step away from that desk, from the computer screen, from your instrument, from that dream job, from the work that you love to do. Stepping away can give you several things. It can give you time to reflect, to appreciate, to be grateful. It can give you perspective. Now, even when I have pressing deadlines, I still finish at the same time. I still give myself time to relax, to play some games, to watch some TV, to read books, to do stuff that is not directly linked to my work. And then, of course, I go out, I have fun, I try to experience music live, I try to visit beautiful places. And I have to say that traveling to spots like Australia can definitely give you some perspective. Because in the end, you've got to be careful not to turn your dream into a nightmare. See you later.